Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, and gamers. This is Small Archangel. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Alpha 16, it is day 21, so we're expecting the patter of Horde-like footsteps. Some point this evening. I have now completed this wall, which is fantastic. A while back, I did have somebody say, why didn't you make a pickaxe? You've got foot. Yeah, I should have done. Have now. Makes life so much easier when you're taking out these blocks. I mean, it's not great. It's only 350. I've upped my weapon skill points now to, let's see, what are we at with weaponsmithing, toolsmithing? We're on 18 for toolsmithing, but we're going to need a few more points before we can do the same with weaponsmithing there. But that has helped me out and has helped me to garner a little bit extra stone and iron for the forge here. Ooh, as you can see, we've got 23 iron bars now, which is fantastic. But I do want to keep our forge going for long enough to make 327. Wowza. Perhaps not. Let's make a full stack, though. Yes, we're warm next to this. Let's just switch that out there. There we go. So that's fabulous. But, of course, the really, really exciting news is we now have a workbench. OMG. Finally, we have our own workbench. Of course, I'm quite pleased because, and I'm just kind of crossing my fingers slightly at this point, I'm hoping that the trader is still working. It did carry on working after I did a login the last time, so I'm hoping that that is still functioning and we still have the ability to go in there and use the concrete mixer. But that is actually the only thing we need now. We've got our own forge, and we've got our own workbench, which is great stuff. So we've got a couple of things. For a start off, we can do that, can't we? Which is nice. And then there's other things, various things. We're going to keep these actually in my inventory because I want those in case I need them tonight in order to repair stuff up. I'm going to make a load of arrows. As I say, we're going to go for iron arrows there. But we're going to see if there's anything else that we can improve here. We've got 2 shovels there. We've got 2 iron shovels, and we could very easily do that and have a better repaired, better quality iron shovel, which would probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? There we go. And obviously we could do the same with the flashlight and possibly pistol parts as well. I've got 171 rounds of ammo there. So have I learned the recipe for this? I have not. And there is you don't have the required materials to repair it. No, repair with repair kit, of course, but that is not what I meant. What I actually wanted to know was, can I actually assemble? Can I actually take this thing to pieces and put it back together? With this one, can I? Yeah, because that would be good, wouldn't it? If we could make this better, then it might be worthwhile. Oh, yeah, of course I can't do that. There we go. So we can put those bits together in here then, and we maybe have ourselves a better sort of pistol. So the workbench is really sort of opening up improvement possibilities for us, left, right, and centre, which is great. Now, can I put that back together again? Always the problem, isn't it, when you think, well, yeah, I can take it to bits, but can I put it back together? Yes, I can. Fantastic. So there we go. We now have a halfway decent pistol. I will get that out of there because I don't honestly think that, a club. I'm not planning on falling down in and amongst the zombies on Horde night, so let's hope it doesn't happen, but there we are. So there we go. So we've done a little bit of that. Now I think it's probably time to take a little look at my personal situation. We have iron chest armor. Well, we found that one, but we can make better chest armor than that, or better armor than that, full stop. These aren't going to take too long to do, are they? So we may as well, after that, get some forged iron out of here. How much can we do? 35. Let's do that. Because I've got some in here, and then, of course, I've got leather. Now, I can probably turn these into hides as well. Into leather as well. Let's just see how much leather we can turn that into. Leather. Probably 41, right? Yeah, super. Okay, there we go. And then, do we need a workbench to make ourselves some iron armor? Yes, we do. Okay, well, it's a shame that I can't up my my armor smithing at this point. I don't think I can. Let's just check, shall we? We need 9 points. How annoying is that? We need 9 points and we haven't quite got it. That is quite irritating. I'm sure we'll have more. Do you know what? At this point, I'm going to do something that I wouldn't normally expect myself to do. And I'm actually going to say, do you know what? I know it's Horde night, but we're not actually planning, as I say, in falling down amongst the zombies. My base defenses are such that that really isn't my plan. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to wait until after the Horde, when hopefully a few headshots will mean we'll have leveled up, and we'll be able to, I'll be able to up my skill in armor crafting, so it'll really make it worthwhile to make some more armor. Of course, we're going to be able to put our armor through this and sort of improve it and what have you in any case, but I'm just thinking about getting the best out of stuff at the moment. 23 of these, which is nice. We'll take those with us, I think. We'll put those up on the top of the base if we can. And then I need some more wood probably to turn those into arrows, because currently we just don't have that many, do we? Now, I want to make a new bow. So let's do that. We can, in point of fact, make ourselves a few bows. But again, need wood. Need wood. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and we're going to gather some wood, because I need some more wood. And we're going to gather some wood. We're going to make ourselves a full set of iron arrows. Now, we've probably got a screamer around here somewhere. I don't know where. There's a wandering zombie over there. That's not a screamer. I don't know. I would have thought we'd have gained ourselves another screamer, but the last screamer we saw was somewhere really quite random, so I'm not sure really. Okay, so we sort of have a tree farm over this away, but I don't think, yeah, we can see a load of youngish trees there. But I'm going to go for the big mature maple there, and then any seeds I get. Oh, my skill in athletics just went up. Unfortunately, we didn't get that sought after skill point. These are also part of my tree farm, and there's 3 of them, and they're all mature, so that's fantastic. So we'll take all 3 of those, and then we should have enough wood to do what we want with. So we're going to make a full stack of iron arrows, and we're going to make a few new bows, and then we're going to combine them together to get a good quality bow. We can do the same thing with our stone axe as well, of course, and the crafting will gain us lots of experience too, so that's fantastic. And now, of course, that I've got a metal pickaxe, I'll be able to up my mining skill better and faster too. So we'll be able to get ourselves some mining skill, because obviously when you use an axe, it's construction. Even though technically it's deconstruction, it's still construction. So where's my seeds? I know I've got maple seeds. Let's just put that pistol in there for the moment, and that like that. That's it. And then I will replant. I will plant these seeds and add them together to our tree farm when we're done too. Just check I'm not being hunted. No, I haven't been spotted yet. Okay, and now we've got 6 new saplings to add to our tree farm, and that looks like that's part of my tree farm too, doesn't it? So let's see. I've really planted these in a relatively random kind of pattern. Let's put that there, and then 3 blocks away from those we should be able to put another one, and so on. It's not a very well organised tree farm, but it works. There we go. That's super. So now I can put these arrows through. So we'll make no. Iron arrows. There we go. Iron arrows, 136. Wow. Okay. Is it? Oh, it's the feathers. We need a full stack of feathers. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure we got a full stack of feathers back at base. Let me just have a bit of a look around. Do we have? We have some zombies, but we do not have. Ooh. Feathers. No eggs. Okay, fair enough. Just when I need feathers, we get eggs. We do not appear to have a screamer, but to be honest, it's not ever so easy to see. I can see a I don't know, rotten woman or whatever the heck she's called over there. And so I'm going to take her out. Yes! So satisfying when that happens. Oh, completely missed. That's less satisfying. There we go. Decayed mother. There you go. And I'm not bothered about a sham sandwich at the moment. Alright, what we should probably do, that would be prudent, is, because I can't honestly see what on earth's going on here, I should take away the trees that are close to our underground base, which means that we're going to be able to see more clearly if there is a screamer zombie spawned. I thought I heard one, but think so. She could be hiding behind these at the moment. She's only small. She's not that easy. She's easy to spot once you see her because she's very distinctive. And now we're cold. Yeah. There we go. She's very small and she's distinctive and easy to spot once you do see her. But there we go. That makes it a little bit easier to see what's going on there. Good. And there's another decayed mother over there, a decayed woman. So we'll take her out. There we are. Departed woman, in point of fact. There we go. So what we're going to do now, I think we probably need to go back to base. I need to get some more feathers, a full stack of feathers, so I can make myself a full stack of arrowheads. I just checked that one, yes. And then we need to make ourselves a few. We need to spam craft a few bows to get a really good bow for tonight. And then spam craft some axes for the same reason. And get a really good quality axe. Because we can do that kind of thing now. And yeah, that's going to help. So here we go. We've got 35 of those now. I'm going to actually turn that off now. Just so that... there we go. And leather up there. Lovely. Yeah, I'm going to turn that off just to make sure that... Oh, pine seeds. I should plant those too. And my feathers are in here. There we go. Yeah, there's no point in sort of attracting any more aggro if we don't need to. Not on Horde night, thank you very much. There we are. And I'll take those feathers back just because it's good to have a space for them in your inventory. And yeah, for the moment, I might just shift that out just because it's not particularly good. We've actually got a better quality iron shovel now. Well, it's not better quality, but it's probably got better durability on entity damage, hasn't it? Yes, it has, as you would expect. So that's good. Okay. Now we've got a screamer. There we go. Okay, just when I turned it off, we've got a screamer. Okay, let's just make 3 in there. And I will not make any in here because I can't. There we go. And I will start to put these through here. Oopsie. There we go. And we'll go up as far as we can go, which probably isn't going to be all that far because our weapon crafting skill is not that terrific. So... I'm not sure what the top level is that we can actually achieve. So there's no point in making too many of these for ourselves. There we go. 400 is the max. So I've got a spare wooden bow there, which is cool. We'll put the spare bow in here. Always good to have spares, just in case you're in a position of dying. There we go. That we've turned off. But what we should do now, we should probably load up. Here we go. We'll have one of those. There we are. I'm not going to use my gun here because it's too loud and, it will alert the entire zombie neighborhood. Now, what I would like to be able to do is hopefully... Yeah, there's somebody there. Definitely isn't there. I want to be able to sneak, but I can't. Oh, crapola. So she knew I was coming then. That is not great. Well, she's dead, so that's nice. So we'll stay up here, I think, and we'll try and take these guys out. Ugh, rubbish. Okay, let's go to here. Hey, smacking that about's not allowed. See, they just attack stuff randomly. Yes, she's down. And so's he. Oh, gosh. That guy, however, is just a little bit too far away. Ultimately, of course, we will have ways of accessing even the ones that are not directly beneath us and are at the edges like that. For the moment, we don't have the ability to do that, but ultimately we will. We can put some wood frames around the outside, I guess. Oh, for goodness sake. Damage my own stuff. This is why I wanted a fairly robust floor down here. And ideally, it doesn't really want to be flagstone because we can't see the damage so well, so it's not so efficient to repair. You see, I've just damaged that again. Die! There we go. I think these are a little bit more effective, aren't they? Now, what's happened to the screamer? Because I heard a screamer, but I don't know where she is. Is she over there again? Is she even around anymore? Sometimes screamers have a way of just kind of dying randomly. But I'm not hunted. So, I don't know what happened to her, really. I don't know. There we go. Okay, so we're going to check these for loot. And we're going to get rid of the corpses, because we don't want corpses piling up during the night. We want to be able to loot the maximum of these that we can. So I'm going to get my ship to those. And again, doesn't look like any zombies have fallen foul of my spikes. Never mind a screamer. There we go. We're almost halfway to our next level, our 62nd level already, which is great news. Thank you for having to shoot zombies like that. Does have its upside. Okay, so we're going to head back to where we were before, which is basically, basically up onto the tower again. Which is what we were doing before we had to clear that little lot up. And we're going to carry on with our construction up there. Go up. There we are. Okay, and what we actually want up here, I think we actually need this to be another level higher, another layer higher than this. So we're going to start by doing this, because when we place our iron, and okay, we don't have enough. We have about half of the iron bars that we actually need at this point, but when we actually place them, we want them to be in the right location, the right place. There we go. I might just place some around the out. I don't know. I'm not sure. No, I need to put them all in the right places, in the right positions. So we're going to put our iron bars. We'll put some iron bars in, I guess. That's going to be useful, isn't it? Are we going to have enough to do this? We may as well finish the job if we have. Let's give it a go. And then I'm going to need another piece of ladder. So if I've got the wood, let's make another piece of ladder. Just the one. So that we can still get in and out. There we go, and we've got 129 to spare, so that's great. Now, as I say, the next time we run the forge, we're going to make some rebar, because that's going to be the easiest way of dealing with this. The next level of our base is to just place rebar frames and then upgrade directly with concrete. So that's going to be a good thing to do. Now, any wood frames we have here, I guess we could usefully put around the outside so that we at least have somewhere for to go if we have zombies pounding on the outside of our base legs. As I say, you know, in the future we are going to have much better defenses than we currently have, because we're going to be able to access the whole way around as well. So we do have a plan afoot for that. But for the time being, I'm going to place these. Oh, we need this on advanced because I need them to flip vertically like that. There we go. And if we leave the wood frames where they are for the minute, we can actually, it's going to be a lot easier to place these iron bars. Now I'm actually just going to go, rather than making, I'll go around that outside. This isn't going to be the most practical thing to do from a point of view of fighting tonight's Horde, but if you want structural integrity, you have to go around the outside first. That said, with the wood frames beneath, that isn't such a big problem, really. So, really, we're kind of, in some ways, they're going to perhaps get in our way a tad. So, what I might do is, if I can get some wood frames around the outside as well, that would be good. We obviously need, as I say, about twice the amount of these that we've got here. So, what we could do with is removing these wood frames that are under there. We could do with replacing the wood frames at the right height, so they are flush with the bars we just placed. Where are my frames? There they are. So we'll do that like so. Yeah, like that. There we go. Oh, blast. Because it's going to be a little while. Realistically, it's going to be a while before we actually manage to get ourselves sufficient bars. They just take a while to make, so it's going to be a while before we have sufficient of those to be able to fill this space. There we are. So there we go. So we need how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it looks like we're going to need, I don't know, we're going to need 18, something like that. But it doesn't matter anyway. I don't need to count them correctly because we're going to need more iron bars than just that. We're going to need a whole shed load more than that to complete the build. So that's no biggie, really. But as I say, for this evening's Horde, I would quite like to be able to place without dying. Tell you what, let's start somewhere sensible, like here, where we actually, if we fall, won't die. There we go. That's a sensible plan. And then hopefully that's going to make it a bit easier for me to build these around. Although not here so much. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're not going to have enough of these to go all the way around, of course. But they always seem to come from this side for some reason. Watch this. They will, of course, prove me wrong this evening. Without a doubt. There we go. But just in case they do come from this side, we now have sufficient. Oh my goodness, there they go already. Well, it doesn't quite. It's 7 PM, basically. Looks to me from here like our garden is growing away merrily there. It's not got much in it at the moment, so we're going to have to tend that post-Horde, not right now. For now, what I would like to do is make a few more frames in order to be able to get around the outside here. I could make scrap iron frames. How many? That takes 15 iron, you see, so they're rather more expensive, so I would rather use wood. And let's see, let's make about 25 of them and see how we do with that. They're also pretty fast to make, whereas the iron ones take somewhat longer. There we go. Okay, there we go. So we've got a full surround now. So that's pretty good. Let's see, we've got a pistol, which we're going to equip. We've got bullets, we've got iron arrows, and we've got backup stone arrows. I don't want to make any more stone arrows unless I absolutely have to, because there's no point in wasting the materials for that. I would rather, from now on, now we've got the forge and everything, I would rather be able to make ourselves some proper iron arrows. So we're not great with the gun skill. Let's just see if we've got something that will I don't know. I don't really want to invest in gun skill because it's a bit of a waste for us, really. Fast Eddie. No, not really. Rifles, you see, I'd quite like more in Better Lead Than Dead, but I need to make myself a rifle first, and we absolutely don't have one at this point. Let's have our head torch on. So we don't have one, and we don't even have the bits to make one, so I can't do anything about that. Meanwhile, we've got 8 points. Well, we want our 9 points to be able to get up to level 7 in weaponsmithing, don't we? Oh, and or armor smithing. Actually, I think armor crafting would be better. Yeah. So let's wait for tonight. Hopefully we will get ourselves another level up. I hope we certainly will, and that way we'll be able to spend those points in armor crafting, make ourselves some better armor, and hopefully we won't get too much damage happening down there. Yeah, I guess now we just have to sit tight and wait. And we're too hot again. Good grief, woman, you do pick your moments. We should have enough light as well. But I'm looking forward to having iron bars the whole way, because you can see you really have much better visibility through the iron bars than through the wood frames, where you have this kind of blind spot or these blind spots. Plus, there's always a danger you'll accidentally hit E and fall down, which is never great either. So, and as I say, ultimately, we will have lots more around here. Basically, what I'm planning is I'm planning on having the base, the top plateau of this, if you like, extend all the way to the outside of the foundation that we've got here. So we're going to have loads more horde fighting space, and that means loads more dead zombie looting potential as well. So that's going to be great. And then we're going to have to relocate our drop zones here as well, because of course they are going to be technically underneath our our outskirts, so they're going to have to go further out. But we can do that. We can pick up hay bales, no problem at all, and move those, and that's what we're going to do. And yeah, we want to get this whole place. I'm never quite convinced with steel as an upgrade, and whether that's strictly necessary or whether we should just stick with concrete, reinforced concrete, because I tend to find that's rather more easy somehow to keep up to. Oh, here we go. Here we go, and we are hunted straight away. Let's start smack bang in the middle, and we'll try and maximise our looting potential here. Come on, you suckers, make my day. Where are they? Is there somebody there? There's somebody there! I'm going to try not to waste my bullets, and while I'm running around like this, I'm going to be wasting any kind of... Woo! There we go! Well, that's it, folks. It's dawn, and it's time to get down there and do a little bit of a clean-up. So we should have perhaps a few zombies left to polish off, but not many, I don't think. And that is what Horde Night looks like on 12 zombie count. Now, there's clearly a feral down there, isn't there? She's feral because she's still running around. So that is what I like to check, because I don't like to die randomly. There's actually perhaps more than one. No, there's just one of them running around at the moment. So if I can take her out of the equation, maybe a little bit cowardly. There we go, she's gone. But I do like to be sure that I can actually win the truth and fight at the end of the day. And it's always embarrassing to finish a relatively successful Horde night by being kicked in the head by a football player or other running zombie or a dog you didn't know was there, just as an example. Oh, why am I zooming in now? I don't need to. The only problem with this design, that is the third time I've leveled up. This is super. At this rate, we'll be able to upgrade our weapons and armor crafting ability, which is fantastic. Oh, come on, stop punting arrows at nothing. Yes! Bye-bye, Edgar. You didn't need your head anyway. Ugly mug. There we go. So, yes, the only thing about this this relatively pretty successful kind of design, really, the only trouble is, and it's not really with the design so much as with the depth of field effect, which unfortunately kind of makes it difficult to see because things get blurred. So, it can be difficult to see the zombies when you sort of, even if you zoom in on them, because you the camera's kind of focusing, unfortunately, on the bars or whatever you're perched on. But other than that, it's not that bad, really. Okay, I should probably take, no, not the dog food, but I will take the sham sandwich at this point. Usually I have better things to pick up, but not potentially right now. There we go. And that's, well, we'll just scrap the dog food, I think. There we are. So I've got some serious cleanup to do now. I don't think we've got too much in the way of repair work to do. We've got a little bit here because the outside corners always seem to get a little bit of aggro. As zombies sort of fail to realise they can, you know, like walk round the wall or something. Oh, look, give me my shiv. I can skin this dog, both of them actually. We managed to kill a couple of hounds overnight, and the gun was great fun, actually. I do like using guns for Horde night, and we are going to have to, that was the 21 night Horde, we are going to have to make sure for the next Horde that we have a rifle. I want a sniper rifle. We don't necessarily need it for the next Horde, but it would be good. We need a rifle to deal with cops. So once they start turning up, what is it, day 28, or is it later than that, and generally speaking, by the time the cops turn up? So we want to make sure that we've got a rifle, a sniper rifle, or something to deal with cops. A sniper rifle would be ideal, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could just be a normal rifle, because that is the skill I want to level up in. I think it's better led than dead. And so we're going to have to see if we can find ourselves some gun parts, I think, now. But we've got that Horde out of the way. The base is basically underway now, so I think we can put a little bit more attention into looting and shooting, and a little bit, yeah, I will have to do a certain amount of off-camera grind, I think, but that's okay. I'm used to doing that. At the moment, yeah, this is kind of hard work because, yeah, whatever, I'll take that. Unfortunately, I've got my settings, my durabilities on 100%, so it's quite difficult getting through this with not that great a knife skill. There we go. But and we want this all upgraded to concrete at least, because apart from anything else, it's going to be a darn sight easier to see when it needs repairing. There we go. It's a little bit easier with concrete to see when there's cracks in it. There's one over here I can see. There we are. Oh, and there too. There we go. Oh, and there as well. Wow, actually, they've had a bit of a go at my walls, but they haven't done much damage, have they? They really haven't. So I've got some cleanup and looting to do here. I don't know if any of these is going to have anything much on them, but they might have. But as you can see, the other problem we have is we don't really have that much in the way of space to kite zombies around and to get so we can keep their loot. Oops, let's scrap that. There we go. And that is going to be changed as well, as I say, in future. Ooh, that was a quest. Ooh, and some soup. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Ooh, that is very good. Oh, I'm going to have to come back for that one, obviously. So there we go. I've got my work cut out for me post-Horde, as usual. Oh, that is not quite what I meant. Oh, well, never mind. We're going to upgrade that with concrete eventually anyway, so that's all good. But for the moment, I'm just keeping what I've got left for repair work, and we're going to have to make some more, but hopefully we're going to be able to go into the trader to be able to sort of finish that up now. So in the meantime, you guys leave me with the cleanup job as usual, and I hope to see you in the next episode. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this one, you know what to do. Ooh. I haven't got any money on me. No, I sold it, didn't I? Wow, okay. Yep, gonna have to come back to that one also. Yeah, in the meantime, hit that like button. Leave me hints, tips, comments, and suggestions. Share your gameplay. And I hope you'll join me next time we play 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye-bye for now.